r/AskReddit by Reddify. The 16-year-old version of you just moved in and is now your new roommate. What's the first thing you two would fight about? I'd tell him to dump his girlfriend. He'd be pissed. But I'd be right. I'd tell mine to stop being a fat lazy duck. Although, it would be odd, because I'm still a fat lazy duck. Maybe if someone was just direct to me about it when I was 16, it might have made a difference. Hi, me. What are you doing here? Ducking my wife. Record scratch. So you're probably wondering what my 16-year-old self was doing, having coitus with my 38-year-old wife. If 16-year me heard me use the word coitus, that would be a fight. 23. Breathes. 16. Duck you too. 23. Panics about paying for school. 16. Panics about getting caught not going to school. 23. Buys healthy food. 16. Complains that there is no food. For duck's sake, 16-year-old me, I asked you to simply take the chicken out of the freezer so I can cook dinner after working 10 hours. This guy Reddits. What is this a reference to? It's a toss-up between top or bottom and who gets which bunk. First I was surprised Pikachu. Then I realized what you're talking about. I'm still confused. Either this dude is both trying figure out a exposition and who gets top bunk, or he is deciding the nomenclature to use when asking the question. 16. Stop drinking. 33. Duck you will drink as much as I want. 16. Stop doing drugs and drinking. Stop sleeping around. Stop eating out so much. Buy a house already and settle down. 30. No you. 45. No seriously. Listen to the boy. 16-year-old me's boyfriend. She's gonna argue and say he is God's gift to her and the world. I'm gonna tell her he's a runt. Edit. My first silver and gold. 16-year-old me and present day me are so happy right now. X. I've seen this one. What do I mean you've seen this? It's brand new. 16-year me could not afford her half of the rent. Truest thing I've seen on here. Video games disappearing. Because 16 years old me sold them to GameStop, electronic boutique, for weed money. Everything. Source, had a 16-year daughter who is just like me. Edit, yes. Had. She is not 16 anymore. She is still just like me. Then you had to see eye to eye on a few things, right? Hopefully. Mine is 12. Your hope's about to get crushed real hard. Have fun with parenthood. The damn chores. Homie won't clean the bathroom cause he's too busy doing drugs. Gotta get him on the drugs that get ya in the cleaning mood. Dextroamphetamine specifically. About to have a religious experience cleaning stuff with wet wipes. Ducking a tent school you duckwit. Honestly. It's so much easier to just put in a little effort here and there and be fine than to scramble like crazy and have a ducking stroke about whether or not you'll pass the class at the end of the semester. Yet it always happens. 16. Why are you ducking my girlfriend? 27. She's my wife. Edit. Whoa, this blew up. Thanks for my first gold and silver. Kind strangers. Unexpectedly wholesome. Plot twist. He's ducking the 16-year-old roommate version of his wife. I'd get along with him better than any roommate I've ever had. We chill out and play RuneScape all day. This is what I was thinking. We obviously like the exact same games. So I'd have someone who could ignore the world for Terraria, Minecraft, WoW, Subnautica, etc. all day most days. We'd wanna eat the same foods. We both like a really clean place. And I could show him the hobbies I've fallen in love with since then. Plus, I know exactly what to say to get him to do stuff with me that I wouldn't have put the effort into at that age. Edit. Like 80% of the responses are excited about sucking yourselves off lol. This is genius. I'd have at least 2 players on my team in Dota who know what's going on. Ducking brilliant. The whole the world is against me phase. Would you have a good argument or anything to say to convince him otherwise? No good would come from this, but I would have told myself that it was depression. I wasn't really good at accepting things I couldn't control. I sometimes still can't. And that's still hard to control. I'd kick that little ducker out for doing heroin in my house. This was my first thought too. I also only got clean after everyone cut me off and stopped enabling me. I'm glad we are here. Not everyone makes it. It's sad. I'm the only one left out of all the people I used to use with. Being player 1. I'm older and I'm stronger. That gives me automatic P1 priority. There are unwritten rules. Yeah, I'm not going to live with him. He's coming to live with me. Player 1 is definitely mine. He can deal with it. You need to apply yourself at school. Why are you northeast at TO at place YORSELFATSCHUL/wanking motion? Goes back to playing Game Boy. I'd have the opposite problem. Chill out. It's just school. You'll be fine as an adult. No, if I don't ace this, I'm going to be homeless working at McDonald's, and no one in my family will acknowledge me ever again. I'm brewing another full pot of coffee to stay up all night finishing this report. Chill bro. Don't stress out so much. Be yourself and you'll do fine. Yeah man. You're right. IDKY I was tripping. Wanna smoke a blunt and play games? Oh hit you got weed? Duh. I think me and 16-year-old me would get along just fine. Me, wish you weren't so ducking awkward bud. r/expected letter Kenny. r/subsif alpha. Lol, what even is expected letter Kenny? I wouldn't fight with him. I would hug him tight for a very long time. That guy is about to lose his oldest brother and he definitely needs it. I'm so sorry. For what it's worth. Your comment read beautifully and made me tear up on the train home. Like a beautiful short story filled with inherent love. Fraternal love. Self-love. I'm sorry you lost your brother when you were so young. I can tell from your comment that it was a really hard time for you. Even if the pain is less sharp today. It seems that the love is as strong as ever. Go from strength to strength. Look. You vans do all these drugs every damn day. I know they're fun. But this one and this one. These are the reasons I can't see like a normal person. If they knew it was the future them talking to them. Do you think they would heed the warning? Probably. The drugs I was doing cause crazy paranoia on top of having a diagnosed paranoia condition. About his hygiene. Put your damn dirty stuff in the machine, don't hide it in the bottom of the wardrobe. Oh, and those plates and cups with the mold. In the sink now mister. Oh my god, I've became my dad lol. Who? I totally forgot I used to put dishes and hid under my bed. Moldy dishes in my room. When I was 15 I went the whole summer without taking a shower. I completely forgot how damn filthy I was. Those were the good old days. A 4-day weekend. Day 1. Sniff med I don't need to. Day 2. Sniff med I don't want to. Day 3. Sniff med I need to. Day 4. Sniff work I'm going to. I wouldn't fight with him, but I'm pretty sure my wife would murder him within a few hours. Why? I was pretty irresponsible. Disregarded authority. Hung around fellow slackers/underachievers and lacked direction. I also had a tendency to return home late and get into shenanigans. My wife wouldn't have tolerated that at all. Old me, just eat something. You're not fat. Young me, why do you have such a boring job? Why do you have so many kids already? I'm not getting married till I'm 35. What have you done? How old are you now? 19. 16 yo. Me, WTF dude. Now me, what? Something the matter? 16 me, what is with your music? There's so much pop crap. Is this a Kesha song? Dude. Now me, oh shut up, it's catchy. Stop being an edgelord. What the duck is an edgelord? Is that a Rex thing? First argument wouldn't be long, but it would be current me explaining how ducked up the Mormon church is to younger me XD. How far after 16 did you find out the truth? They found him. The C-men. Lol. Okay, what about it? It'd be just too much for me. I mean, he's 1 year younger. It couldn't be that bad. Narrator, it was. Narrated by Morgan Freeman. 16. You smoke pot? 35. Yep. So what? It's legal now. Also shut up. 16. We were raised better than that. What would dad think? 35. Mom and dad were hippies. Think about it. Also, I smoke with dad whenever I visit. 16. Dad, Smokes pot? My world is imploding. 35. Also. BTW. You're a lesbian. Now go off and examine your worldview. 35. Also. BTW. You're a lesbian. Now go off and examine your worldview. I'm dying laughing. 16-year me really needed someone to get her thinking about her sexuality. She just never questioned all the signs that pointed to gay. 31. Stop being a pussy and duck that girl that's been giving you the duck me eyes. 16. What? Who are you talking about? 31. Groan. Hit. 25. Do it. 25. I'm scared. Nah, don't be scared, bro. It's just another human. She tells you no and then what? What have you lost? But if she says yes, then you have everything to gain. Why wait and then be mad when you find out she liked you too but now it's too late? None of the guys are worth it. Save your love and energy for someone who matters. Just make sure you're at location X in February 2017, so you meet your future husband who loves you despite all of your flaws. Edit. Yes. I know I misread the question, probably still something I would argue about with my 16-year self. But would you have recognized he is the one with all the previous research? I could not tell 16-year-old me where/when/how we meet my husband. Stupid kid will wreck it if she knew. Make sure to like and subscribe so we can watch together.